Yo, yo, yo. Alright, the mic's working fine. There's Apoc and Divergent Universe. What's up, Rambo? Nothing much. Good, Jerry. How about you? Right. Hello, Vix. There we go. Alrighty. We have some Trailblaze power. Divergent Universe reset as well. And there's APOC. So, yeah. At least there's something to do for once. I'll do APOC first. No, I didn't get E2 hurt up. Where venturing? There we go. What's up, Gabby? How you doing? I'm doing good. How about you, sir? I'm doing good, person. Hi, hello, Gocho. I didn't even realize she got ult already. I just woke up. Chill on me. Are you? Oh my god. Not enough vulnerability. I haven't lost 50-50 yet, Kojo. I'm at 45 pity. Fuck. I meant to select him, not attack him. I should probably learn how to use the keyboard more. It's not necessary. I probably should have instantly... Actually, no, he's too low on stacks. Never mind. We got 103 polls for casters. I'm excited. Oh, really? 103 polls for free to play. That's not bad. Ah, he's not broken yet. There we go. I didn't see anything about a Divergent Universe update. I don't know what they're gonna do with Divergent Universe. I use that guard on this side, really? Oh fuck! I have Aventurine on the wrong light cone. I was using Acheron yesterday for fun. I think I have Aventurine on trend. How much worse is Robin compared to Remembrance MC for the new teams? Significant. The only one where it's actually semi-close is Aglaya. Aglaya's the only one that can actually, like, use Robin alongside Sunday. But, like, for Herda, in my experience, Robin is significantly worse than Remembrance MC, even though Herda can use the attack buff. And the HP scalers don't even use attack in the slightest. So Robin is, like, even worse in those teams. I thought I could get the break bar done, not gonna lie. That's kind of the only reason I did Robin ult, but it's whatever. There we go. Yeah, person. Yeah. Same buffs. Yeah. It's gonna sound crazy. I used Yukong with the herd and it was nice. I mean, hey, if it works, it works. I should have basicked. Yeah, I should have basicked. There's no point stressing over it. I'll clear anyway. They are shilling Herda so much here. I mean, yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, I tried to select the enemy and it hit again. Fuck, I keep forgetting that. But yeah, they always shill someone in endgame though. It's nothing new. I thought that would be enough. There we go. Oh wait, I actually should have waited for him to summon more. Whatever. Holy shit. Oh my god, they murdered her. They murdered her. In broad daylight, they murdered her. Can we chill on my Remembrance MC, please? Like, can we please just chill out? This should kill a bug or two, right? Yeah. Why not build your Herda? What do you mean, why not build my Herda? My Herda's already completely built. Oh shit, Fu Yuan isn't on the action bar anymore. Well. Fuck. That is actually the worst case scenario. Because Fu Yuan is not on the action bar. Am I actually gonna die? I'm gonna die. Fu Yuan's not on the action bar. Yeah, I died. Oh my god. Fu Yuan wasn't on the action bar. There wasn't any healing I could do. Is this a new APOC? Yeah. Bro! What the fuck do these... What do they have against my Ling Sha? First it was Mimi, now it's Ling Sha. I'm gonna wait to use that ult. That's better. I actually think I'm one off, but... Nah, I got it. Nice. Alright. My Ling Sha build is literally just speed. That's all it is. I'm not even running her on any like 2-piece or 4-piece or planar. She's on the most random relics possible to hit 160 speed. Jade would work well here. I mean, I'd be using Jade if I had her. But yeah, Jade would work well because... Bro! Again? Are we fucking serious? Please, Fuyuan. Oh my god, Fuyuan's not going to take an action. Because it already earlier... Oh my god, again, bro. Oh my fucking god. I have to use mem support on Link Shaw to boost her up and to get her out of the CC. Oh my god. I have Aventurine, but he's on my Fei Xiao team, guys. He's on my Fei Xiao team. They just keep fucking targeting Ling Shaw every time for some reason. I need them to just not target Ling Shaw, and everything will be fine. I can't just swap with Avon, bro. I'm not gonna fucking restart the entire APOC just because I'm getting unlucky with them CCing Ling Shaw all over. Avon is way better for the other side too, Flogon. Because the other side as well has an imaginary weakness. This bug in who? Fantilia. Fantilia is the first side. Bro! Oh my god! Bro! What the fuck is going on? There's no need of skill. Bro. Thank you. Oh my fucking god. I thought they were about to do it again. If they CC my Ling shot over the other three again, then sure, I'll switch. There we go. Oh wow, it didn't kill. I think I don't have mem support on Herda. I'm on Asia servers.na. Please don't CC Link Shaw, bro. That's literally all I ask. Just don't CC Link Shaw. Don't kill my small Herda either. Nice. Nice. We're finally done. Do you think Boot Hill would cook this bug? Fuck no. How the fuck would Boot Hill cook this bug? He has all his weaknesses. Like you're not even able to break him until you start breaking the bugs. Like, it's so bad. Boot Hill would have to be going single target on every single bug. He has 3 weakness bars. I don't have E2 Herda. I still have Aventurine on the fucking burn Lycone. I forgot to change it again, but whatever. Should be fine, should be fine. Hedge your bets. I can't do anything about this one, right? So I'll do this one then. What, Flogon? No, I'm not bald. Probably not, Flogon. Don't worry, guys. I'm not trying to min-max this. I know my gameplay isn't the most optimal, but just like, try not to just worry about it. I just want to clear it. I'm pretty sure this does more toughness. Alright, this should be it. This Apoc is quite mild, yeah. Hello. There we go. Wow. So difficult. APOC is finished. Free 5 pulls. Next is Divergent Universe. So I want E6 Moes. And yesterday I told my stream I will do 5 pulls at max more to get Moes. So I'm going to do 5 pulls. If I don't get E6 Moes, I'm just done. Because I'll show you guys here. I've gotten Natasha, then Natasha again, then Post Up, then Asta, and then I think another Asta. Yeah, another Asta. And then a Secret Vow. I haven't gotten Moes in nearly 50 pulls. So, just 5 single pulls here. Oh. Oh. Fucking hell. Jeez, my God. Sitting on an E5 Moes with no team to put him on? Yup. Oh, I probably should have used Herda. I mean, I can still switch it, but I'll just put Aventurine. Bro, I have like an E18 Asta at this point and an E20 Natasha.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. You need to get stronger. Watch your head. Fangs and claws got
That is better. You get 1 free pull though. I just want E6 Moes. Like, I understand the free pull is nice, but I just want E6 Moes. Like, I'll show you guys right now. So 1, 2, 3. So I only have 3 4-stars not E6'd in this game, and Moes is one of them at E5. So I just want to get him E6 already. There will be a selector in the future and you can get E6 Mo's? No. I remember seeing the thing about there being a 4-star selector, but Mo's was not on there as an option to choose from. It was like shitty 4 stars. Yes, I'll pull for Castris and possibly Tribby.
Stars echo. Nice job. Show me.
Let me show.
I venture
I'm not gonna pull my day at all. I want Castris more. My day and Castris use the exact same fucking teammates. I'm not gonna run two unoptimal teams. And since I got the Herda, I have to prioritize Anoxa and Tribby over my day anyways. Yeah, we got the last 4-star selector that had Mo's was the event in 2.7 where you were like decorating your room or whatever the fuck in the Astral Express. That's it. But the future upcoming 4-star selector does not have Mo's on it. Blad, it's actually pretty easy. So, we just got the free-to-play polls for 3.1, and it's 100. And if I don't go for E2 Herda, and I end up going for Tribby instead, I'll be able to get like 50 or 60 polls before this patch ends. And because I use the Express Pass and Battle Pass, I'd be able to get 135 polls from 3.1. And since 3.2 is an anniversary, I'd be able to get even more than that. So like 145 at minimum. So I'm at over 300 polls. It's not exactly going to be an issue. That's not even including the Starlight I'd get back, because I have damn near every 4-star in this game E6. So every time I get a 4-star, I basically get a pull back. So that's going to be like an extra 10 or 20 pulls. Huh? Did my auto just fuck that up and lose? Oh my goodness. My auto just fucked it up and lost. Oh fuck no. I'm never putting that shit on auto again. Oh my god. E1 Robin is going to be better for older DPSs, and Tribby is going to be better for new DPSs. It's just that simple. It's literally like a Sparkle situation all over again, where she came out and everybody was calling her still a must pull because she was like best in slot with Dill, and you'd put her in every single hyper carry with the old DPSs. But then like we got future harmonies that were just way better than Sparkle with the new meta DPSs. Like it's basically that again. Yeah, there were a lot of puzzles in the 3.0 story. I actually mentioned it with my chat. Like, I don't mind puzzles being like side shit, but god damn, like they just threw it all over for the main quest in 3.0. I do like the Amphorius puzzles a lot more than the older ones. I'm not gonna pretend I don't, but the sheer quantity of it is massive. So Robin is getting power crept like Sparkle. The thing is, I don't think so. Because, like, if we ever go back to another attack scaling meta like Hoyo always does, they always return to old metas. Then a new, like, let's say late 3.x unit could be a DPS that scales off attack. And then E1 Robin would obviously be better, right? But for at least as far as we know, like up to Casterus, these HP scalers don't give a shit about attack. Like Triby's 30% damage vulnerability when she has her ult up, plus the 24% res pen from the skill, is just way, way more valuable than Robin. Like they can choose to make a new DPS that scales well with Robin, or they can choose to keep making new DPSs that scale well with Tribby. In reality, Tribby will probably be the right answer here, but you know, it is what it is. That's why I gave Robin like a lower pulling value than Ling Shaw on my thing. Because at least you can use Ling Shaw as a sustain in all the upcoming meta teams. But Robin isn't a best in slot support at all.
Fangs and claws got those.
Like even Herda can take advantage of attack scaling, but even Herda, like she much prefers Sunday or Remembrance MC or Tribby. So even if a character can use attack, sometimes they just prefer the other ones more.
Let's see. I could take 10 of you.
I mean, I just don't care, man. Like, I just don't care if Tribby's a kid, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, half of this game's audience is, like, under 13-year-olds. I just don't care. Like, I understand some people have an issue with it, but it's like, me personally, I've never given a shit at all. So long as if they're good in the game, I'll fucking pull them. That's all that matters. Like, so many people constantly keep saying every time I bring up, like, how good Tribby might be, and people are like, oh, but she's a kid. It's like, yeah, I know. Just don't pull for her then, man. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I haven't seen a single person have any issue with Bailu in the slightest. And I'm pretty sure she uses the exact same model as Bailu.
Shall begin. Let's see.
As someone who didn't pull for Herda, should I be scared for 3.1 MOC? Um, maybe. The 3.1 MOC is like incredible. It has a like the most hyper specific buff I've ever seen that is mostly just for the HP scalers. I saw someone used Boot Hill in the new MOC, and they got a 1 cycle. But the issue is, it was kind of an E2 boot hill with an E1 S1 Sunday and like an E1 fugue. So it's not looking too hot if not even that team can 0 cycle.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Not really, Neonta, not really. There is, for some reason, some weird ass like debate going around about March 7th versus Topaz, because March 7th can actually like give like a direct buff to the main DPS. But like either way, it's so fucking incredibly close it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure Topaz is slightly better though, in my opinion. Bro whining about 1 cycling LMAO? Who? Yeah, this is like the worst time ever to build a facial team, but it's like not even your fault. It's just the shilling for Herda and everyone else. Yeah, person exactly. Like it's not about it being a 1 cycle, it's about it being a 1 cycle with like 8 to 9 cost. You have E2 S1 Boot Hill, like E1 S1 Fugue, E1 S1 Sunday, and I don't remember who the other person on that team was.
This one looks dangerous.
Oh wait, I can finally put a Venturine on his actual Lycone. How much does this MOC buff Herda? I'm not gonna lie, this MOC buffs any AoE DPS as much as it buffs Herda. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, so many people are like, oh, and Flirta's, like, Herda's performance is inflated. And I'm not gonna pretend it isn't, because obviously the Trotters favor AoE DPSs. But the same can be applied to any other AoE DPS like Acheron. Like, her cycle clears in the current MOC is as well inflated by the Trotters. But there isn't like any specific MOC buff at all that benefits Herda. The only buff in the next MOC that helps Herda, which helps everyone in general anyways, is 50% energy when a cycle ends.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I thought it was 20%. Is it 20%?
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Let me check. I can check real quick. DG cats. Let's see. Oh, it is 20%. You're right, Axe. You're right. Yes, yes. It's 20%, not 50%.
The dice have been cast.
Did that really not kill?
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I venture forth to hunt.
Jeez. $50% for a Gleo would be crazy? Yeah, it would. It would. I genuinely thought it was 50% for a second. Really? That's my glorious reward? Is my day gonna be good with Farina? Probably, yeah. If I had to guess, probably. Is a new AS out for you? Yeah, I already did it earlier on stream.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
The bug CC'd my link shot twice, but I ended up winning in the end.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Yeah, I haven't touched Fushuan in like 3 or 4 patches. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like having a Venturine, Lingsha, and Huohuo, I haven't needed to even touch my Fushuan for a long ass time. Like, she's just been sitting in my account doing absolutely nothing. No, I'd win. No, I'd win. Oh my god. Yeah, 12% crit is like not even that important anymore these days. Like these days you want stuff like increased like vulnerability, increased break damage. Like you use ult, you add debuffs as well, debuffs plus crit damage. Like she just kind of fell off, I'm not gonna lie. Like I see Gallagher more used than Fushuan 90% of the time.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Yeah, person. Fushuan is easily like Fushuan is on like that almost Luocha level. Although Luocha technically is going to be better for my day. So, I mean, I guess Luocha kind of has a plus. Actually, no, Huohuo's the best for my day, sorry. Huohuo's the best for my day. I think Luocha's like a second best option. Axe, the #1 Huohuo Glazer, is going to see her going up in the ranks. And I'm also gonna get some use out of her if Casterus is also energy hungry. Wow. Talk about fucking useless. Jeez. Wow. Just give me a follow-up one, please. Just give me a follow-up one. Just give me a follow-up one, please. Come on. Just one follow-up. Nice. I'm only missing one? Are you serious? I guess I should try to get another follow-up one then. There we go. Whatever, just randomly do that. Does my day need Sunday? He doesn't need Sunday, but Sunday is 100% a best in slot.
This one looks
Nice, Eden. I'm too lazy, Blad. What are you going to do when Casterus is SP ultra negative? I use Ling Sha. That's basically it. I just replace Wo-Wo with Ling Sha.
No dirty tricks, bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Do you think my day will get buffed? 100%. 100%. I am the only reason I'm even a bit iffy on him not being buffed is because he's a dude. But like I think 100% my day will get buffed. One second.
Watch your head. No dirty tricks.
Do you have Huohuo or Fushuan? I have both.
Or maybe
I have every single limited sustain except for Luocha. Yeah, X. The front of the meta is almost always woman. Like first it was Jingliu. Jingliu. Actually no, first it was Seal. Then later on it was Jingliu. Then Dill was the strongest for only one patch because of Sparkle. Then it was Akron. Then it was Firefly. Then it was Fei Xiao. Now it's the Herda. Next it's Casterus. It never ends. It never ends. Like the only person who can actually change like that type of like endless cycle is Phanon. Like Phanon could be the next person to actually like change that and like release as the strongest for like a few patches. He'd probably be the first. Whoa, so difficult, man. Alright, that's DU done. Almost level 100. That's true, X.
Need something?
But low key, with the endgame becoming so AoE focused, it probably feels so much worse. Farm some planars for Herda. I'm good, low key. My Herda already has like top tier planars. It's not on the best in slot set, but I think like the substats probably make up for it. Then Rappa becomes the best. Unironically, I think the current break DPS is Rappa because of all the endgame becoming AoE focused. She's break, which is the best possible for APOC. AoE, which is the best possible for as well current APOC and Pure Fiction. And she just shreds through MOC as well. Like against that True Sting, I think most people told me they like 2 or 3 cycled it without issue. Does Tribby give any crit rate buffs? No. She only gives 24% res pen on skill, and when you use her ult, all enemies will have like 30% damage vulnerability. Skip buff for real? She's the only person that I was actually wrong on in terms of like recommending pull value and saying she was like bad. But in fairness, when I made all those videos, I thought Fugue, because back here then we didn't have actual like in-game leaks for Fugue when I was making these videos. Firefly was fire and Fugue was fire. So I was like, oh, right? I was like, pattern recognition. Surely Fugue is the best with Firefly. And then Fugue's like weakest break DPS link was Firefly. So I couldn't have predicted that Rappa would have been that good with Fugue. I think without Fugue, like my point still stands. Rappa is probably the worst one. Oh yeah, Tribby's Lycone is best in slot for Robin too, funnily enough. So Tribby's Lycone is a better signature than Robin's signature for Robin. Yeah. So Tribby's Lycone is when an ally attacks an enemy, gain stacks. Upon the wearer's activation of their ultimate, all stacks are consumed, and each stack grants X% of crit damage to all allies, and even restores energy to the wearer. So you give your allies more crit damage, and you give the wearer more energy. So that Lycone is literally just straight up a best in slot for Robin. Do you think Castros will impact the meta? I think she'll be an Acheron level DPS. I don't mean Acheron tier. I mean like Acheron level and like she drops and every previous DPS is getting demolished. Like I said it before, but what's it called? Like I think E0 S0 Casterus could possibly be on par with the Herda with both Tribi and Anaxa. That is like, you know, like more speculation. Like there isn't anything confirmed, but that's just my guess. I think Castris will be that big of a DPS drop in her optimal team. That is without an HP support and without including Hyacine and 3.3. That's what I've been getting told a lot, newbie. But I don't think people understand that just because you're an emanator, like, it doesn't really mean all that much. Like, it does mean something, right? Because Herd is obviously very strong. But when you're comparing it to, like, an anniversary DPS drop, like, there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, an anniversary DPS drop who is constantly, like, inside the main story is usually, like, a tier above someone who isn't. Acheron's halfway out the door. Yeah, Acheron without a Zhao Q is not looking too good. So I have 7 pulls. I'm not even gonna bother, bro. I want E6 mode so bad already, but it's whatever. Yeah, she has a dragon. Then Casris falls off in 3 months. She's just not gonna fall off in 3 months. She could go from the strongest DPS to the second strongest DPS, but that's just not a fall off. I'm not gonna lie, I have a video I recorded yesterday that I never uploaded because I didn't want to like make any drama shit. And that video was this exact same topic where I was talking about how people are a little like there are some people who take power creep too seriously and think that the moment like the number 1 DPS in the game falls to number 2, they're like useless. No, I know, person. I know you're joking, but I'm saying like a lot of people actually think like that. And I get it in my comments all the time. It's not you. But people think that like, oh, from number 1 DPS to number 2 DPS, power crap fucking useless in the end game, by the way. Yeah, Axe, that is how people are treating Aglaya. Like, the only reason I've recommended people not to pull for Aglaya is because she's probably going to use the exact same supports as Castris. So if you already plan to go for, like, My Day or Castris, it's not the best idea. But if you don't mind, like, only pulling Aglaya and, like, skipping Castris and My Day, you'll be completely fine. Like, Aglaya, I'm pretty sure at E0S0 or E0S1 is, like, the strongest DPS with a sustain. I'm pretty sure. So it's, like, it is what it is. Like, I've even seen some leaked gameplays recently. Aglaya is outdoing My Day. Like, she's going against enemies with 60% lightning res, and she's, like, 0 cycling. In places where, like, My Day would need to fucking need, like, way more investment. This new APOC is easy? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, person. Like, for example, Acheron has lasted damn near a year at this point. Like, even if you have her E0S0, so long as you get Zhao Q, like, I think current Acheron with a Zhao Q is like 2 or 3 cycling the end game. And she's almost a year old. Like, that's pretty good. That's some good value. No, that is true, Blad. But I don't have to worry about that with the Herda, though. Like, if I feel like my Herda is falling off, I just get the E2 on a rerun, and she's doing twice the amount of damage a cycle. So, I'm sure she can at least keep up for a little while. Bro, Axe. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. It's the number 1 cope, I swear to god. Like, I genuinely don't think... I think it'll be indirectly, right? I think if we go into, like, a dot meta, as it's, like, rumored for either Cyrene or Cypher, whatever they're called, to be, like, dot characters, I think there will be an indirect buff towards Acheron. However, it won't be, like, a specific Nihility battery like Zhao Q. Like, I genuinely don't know what more, like, Acheron people want. Saying that, like, oh, we only have Zhao Q. We only have Zhao Q. We only have Aventurine, by the way. Like, It's just they're so greedy, bro. Oh, I'm only one off of the self-modeling. Actually, I have energy, right? Yeah, low key. Let me farm the quantum set. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of true if you look at the other team's archetype. I mean, not really. Like, the only one you can probably make an argument for is, like, Break. But with Break, like, most people pulled Fugue just so they could use Remembrance MC. Like, Fugue isn't even, like she's 100% an upgrade over HMC. But it's not significant as, like, Jiao Q versus any other best in slot for Acheron. Like, people need to understand, Jiao Q is quality in an Acheron team. While, like, a lot of these other supports for other teams are quantity. Like, Robin is the only one that's even, like, semi-comparable. Robin in a follow-up team versus Jiao Q in an Acheron team. Those are probably the two most comparable in terms of quality. But the thing is, Robin's a Harmony, and she's good with, like, every other team, too. So her value is, like, a million times better than Jiao Q's in the first place. Yeah, X. That's the thing. That's exactly like why I call them greedy. Like the thing about Jiaoqiu is that E0S0, you're almost only pulling him for an Acheron. That's it. That's like the only reason you're pulling the guy. But like if you pull a Robin, like even though Robin is best in slot for what's it called? Fei Xiao, like she's lasting you on like more than half the teams, half the meta teams in the entirety of this game. Like the difference in value between the two is astronomical.
Open sesame. Allow me to break the root of the problem.
Like for example, I think another good example is Herda, right? Herda is getting Tribi, and then she's getting Anoxa. These two will probably be her best in slots. But Anoxa has been leaked to be a general sub DPS that you can put with any crit DPS. And Tribi is straight up, once again, a Harmony that anyone else can take advantage of as well. But people want like these specific ass Acheron batteries to make Acheron the strongest meta character again, over and over. Blade fans suffering? Bro, we still don't have a single HP support. Not a single fucking HP support. There isn't even like a hint that we're going to get an HP support in the future patches either. Like, it's looking so cooked for Blade. Yeah, Acheron without a Jiaoqiu is legit night and day. It is so much worse. It's not like he only makes her get her ult like 2 to 3 times as fast. But on top of that, the damage the vulnerability makes her do like damn near double the damage as well. He's basically like a Harmony plus a battery at the exact same time. Fuck, this is useless. Yeah, oh my god. Bro, Cherry. E0S1 Acheron is significantly worse than an E0S0 with Jiaoqiu. Like, significantly worse. I'm pre-farming for casters. Nah, they 100% aren't equal, person. not even including Jiaoqiu like stack ability, his vulnerability alone is a way bigger overall damage buff over the Lycone, but his stack ability is also like way more important than the Lycone's. HP crit rate. If this gets crit damage, could be nice. I don't think we need a Pela upgrade. I'm confident it'll come at some point, but once again, I think it'll be an indirect buff. Like, Pela is way ahead of her time for a 4-star. Especially if you have pearls on her. Doc Quran is just significantly worse than with Jiaoqiu, man. It's significantly worse. We left Doc Quran back in 2024. I have no clue about pre-farm mats. Am I doomed if I can't get Madame Herda's Lycone? No. You just need to get Triby, and you probably want to get an Oxa to make up for it. Yeah, Axe, it's like, we might have to leave that in the past a bit. What set are you running on your Link Sha, by the way? None. She's on the highest speed possible, nothing else. Yeah, but that's my point, oh. Like, that's why I compare. Like, Triby is a Harmony, so she's going to be best in slot in multiple teams, even though she's like a battery for Herda. Robin in the Fei Xiao team, once again, she's in like damn near every single meta team in the game currently. But Zhao Q at E0S0, the only team he's really a best in slot in is Acheron. That's it. Yeah, someone asked earlier, my Ling Shaw is literally on like random ass relics to get as much speed as possible. That's about it. I'm using Hanya as a placeholder currently. Get crit damage. Please get crit damage. That would be the best possible case scenario, and I'd be very pleased. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. This one's also garbage. This one's just significantly better. She only wants crit damage and HP. I don't think I'm gonna beat this. I mean, this could get crit damage. Actually, I don't want to feed these anymore because you can now make them, like, give good amount of relic remains. Garbage. Wow. Just wow. How disappointing. I don't even want to bother leveling up a body piece because I already have this one. This is like a best case scenario. Is Tribby best in slot in anything besides Herda? Um, I think. Okay, so this is kind of cheating, but I do think with her Lycone, she's like best in slot over a lot of other characters. But without the Lycone, I think probably not until Anoxa's release. I said this before, but I think where she'll actually shine is when Anoxa releases, and then you put her with Anoxa in any team that he's in, since he's a sub DPS. So her team buffs would be way better taken advantage of by like duo DPS teams. Maybe X, maybe. I want to re-roll this so bad, but I probably won't because it's good enough. Like some people would look at this and be like, "Oh, this is perfect," but Castress does not need crit rate. She does not need crit rate. I would have much rather these 3 rolls in crit damage, but it's whatever. I'm just being picky. And then these are like placeholders of what I'd like to get later on. HP. I got a level 40 Hanyan 5k HP with 0 traces. That's how you know the shit's cracked.
Sister? Is sister calling me?
Castress's signature will probably also give like max HP increase too. But I probably can't get it. She needs 33 crit rate. It's fine. True. I wouldn't even say Tribby's only slightly better than Ruame because like the overall damage a Tribby adds to your team, like keep in mind, she takes a shit ton of turns and attacks. Like a shit ton. So even though it's small damage, I think like overall it starts adding up into the millions of damage. Because every time you use an ult, she does the follow up. Her basic is like the AoE thing, and her ult as well does like damage as well. So a lot of people don't really consider the extra damage that Tribby adds, but she is actually doing like some damage outside of even her buffs. No, Tribby does not power creep all current Harmony units. She's probably going to be a good choice for a lot of the upcoming DPSs, but I still think Sunday has more value than Tribby does. So if you're like stuck between, oh, do I pull Sunday, do I pull Tribby? I'm pretty sure Sunday's better than Tribby for the upcoming DPSs. Yeah, Tribby is basically a 3.0 Ruan Mei that can actually do some like damage basically. Yeah. Tribby is also like a very universal harmony, so no problem, Turtle. I'm also going to be trying to get Sunday in his Lycone. Yeah, Pooh. This morning I was on YouTube and I saw a video of E0S1 Tribby with Yun Li, I'm pretty sure. And it looked like a fine team. They ran Tribby, Sunday, and Huohuo alongside Yun Li. Do you think Tribby would do well with Fei Xiao? I don't know. According to the leakers, apparently it's suboptimal. So I guess her follow-ups just can't make up for the attack buffs and attack scaling from Robin for the follow-up people. So I think Robin's still a best in slot support, but maybe if you go sustainless, That's the only thing I can think of. But I literally haven't seen a single Face Out Tribute Showcase video on the entirety of YouTube. Yeah, person, exactly. Yeah, Vega Star, it just is what it is. I'm not gonna lie. You know the HP inflation is getting serious because like a few MOCs ago, you only ever got showcases like people only needed E0 Robin and E0 supports to like do zero cycles. But recently a lot of like the zero cycle showcases are with like E1 or E2 Robin and E1 or E2 Sunday plus his Lycone. Like you know the inflation is getting serious when you need to invest a lot more cost. Also, once again, I'd like to mention this one last time, right? My Day probably will get buffed, so don't like think he's gonna be complete shit or like way worse than Herda. But do keep in mind that that MOC buff is very deceiving. That's all I have to say. That MOC buff is the most hyper specific MOC buff we've ever had in the history of this game. So he needs like an actual like good buff. Yeah, they're almost always sustainless these days now. Thoughts on the upcoming APOC Shadow? I already cleared it. It's fine. No one knows if Phanon will be HP scaling unit. What's the buff again? Uh, 1 second. I ran over it yesterday, but so the MOC buff increases all characters' max HP by 30%. Every time they are attacked, restores health equal to 5% of max HP, and adds 1 hit to the memory turbulence every time they lose HP. Restore health equal to 5% of max health, and add 1 hit to the action of memory turbulence. A total of 20 can be added in these ways. So everyone on field gets 30% more max HP. Whenever a character is attacked, they get free HP back. And whenever they consume HP, they as well get free HP back. So, as you can very obviously tell, for my day, this is just the most possible broken buff in the entirety of the game. Because all of his damage scales off of his max HP, and it's a lot easier to run him sustainless because of this restoring HP buff. Yeah, it's incredibly specific for my day. I'm glad I got to 7 pulls. I think I can get... What pity am I at, actually? Am I at... I think I'm at 47. Let's check. Yeah, I'm at 47 pity. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm probably not going to go for E2 Herda. I'm going to go for Tribi. Because the issue that I realized is that I'm going to have to put Remembrance MC outside of my Herda team into my Castris team when I get Castris. And that's going to be annoying because I'm not going to lie, I do not like playing Robin with the Herda. Like, I straight up just don't like it. So I'd rather pull for Triby over the E2. Keep in mind, this is actually like a dumb decision. Don't get it wrong. This is dumb what I'm doing right now. Because E2 makes the Herda do more than like double the damage a cycle. So I'm actually like making my Herda team weaker by going for Triby instead of the E2. I'm kind of investing in Anoxa stocks by going for Triby. Like I'm just investing in Anoxa stocks without having any clue how strong he's going to be. By skipping 3.1 gray. I am at 47 pity. I can get like another 20 or 30 pulls before this goes away because Pure Fiction resets before Herda's banner goes away. And then the second side with Aglaya, I can get like another 30 or 40 pulls. So I'll be at like 90 pulls or some bullshit at 47 pity. And on top of that, I'm skipping the entirety of 3.1 except for Triby. So if I lose the 50-50 on Triby, I won't keep chasing her. But I only have to put in like 20 or 30 pulls to hit soft pity. So I go down 60 pulls. It's rumored that there's 100 free-to-play pulls in 3.1. But I buy Express Pass and Battle Pass, so that's 135. So it's like 60 plus 135 plus 3.2's wishes plus the starlight I get from like all these banners. I'm going to have way more than enough. A new character is better than an Eidolon? Yeah, but I don't give a shit about Triby. Like, that's only the case if you like the new character more than you care about making a character you like more future-proof. And I'd like to make my Herda more future-proof. But the only reason I'm pulling Triby is because playing Herda with Robin is significantly worse than playing Herda with Remembrance MC. So... No, I can get Sunday's Lycone. I can get Sunday's Lycone even by pulling Triby. That is if I don't lose the 75-25. If I lose the 75-25, then I can't get it. That's understandable, person. But I do have characters that I favor more so than others. Because a lot of the time, the reason I play these games is because of the character designs and their animations, and not really because of the story or gameplay. Yeah, but why would I do that, Blad? Like, Blad, if I only go for Castris, my Herda team is going to be weaker. This game has two teams. It's not a one-team only game. And I've already pulled for E1S1 Herda. Why would I ever pull for E1S1 Herda and then completely brick her by not upgrading her at all? So I choose not to go for E2 or any of her supports. Like at that point, it would have been better if I just gotten Phanon at like E0S0 probably. Understandable, Valk. Understandable. Yeah, I'm going for Castris for my second team. So if Castris is any energy hungry, I can just use Huohuo. Or Ling Sha if she's skill point hungry, which would be annoying. But I use Ling Sha. And then I can just use Aventurine temporarily on my Herda team. What do you think about E0S0 Herda? She's fine. She's good. You're probably going to have to pull for her best in slot teammates. And you probably want to keep Remembrance MC on her team at E0S0 though. It's literally no different to an Acheron. Like Acheron E2 versus Acheron E0. Like, when you're at E0 with an Acheron, you have to have more specific teammates for her to perform, cough cough chow Q. But at E2, you have a lot more freedom. It's basically the same with the Herda. The more you invest in the Herda, the more freedom you have in her teammates. RMC is 100% better than Robin for Herda. I mean, good luck, Vlad, but I'm just not going to do that. Like, I like Casterus, but I don't like her that much to the point where I'd pull an E1, S1 of a character and then just completely ignore them and put them on, like, the back burner. Probably Hyacine in 3.3. Casterus has basically already been confirmed to be Quantum Turtle. It's basically confirmed. Even her entire color scheme is Quantum, basically. And I don't think they do another Lightning Remembrance because of Aglea. Dot is just so ass. Like, I was seeing some people cope on TikTok. Like, it is TikTok at the end of the day, so people are kind of brain dead over there. But they were like, oh, I'm skipping all these meta DPSs, and I'm getting E1 Kafka and E1 Black Swan. And when I get them, I'm going to be that's going to be the strongest team in the game. Like, they weren't trolling, by the way. They genuinely, because they're at E0, and they assumed that if they pulled E1 Kafka and Black Swan, it would be like a full-on meta team. And it's just like, oh no, man. Oh no. Yeah, like, I also have Black Swan and Kafka, but like, bro, they're so fucking ass. I have the premium team with an E1 S1 Ruan Mei. Ruan Mei's Lycone is on Robin right now because I don't even use Ruan Mei anymore. But E1 S1 Ruan Mei, whoa, Kafka with a Lycone and E0 S0 Black Swan. This team fucking sucks, bro. It fucking sucks. Like, it's so ass. Yeah, Vlad, 100%. Jade can very easily make up for Herta's Lycone. Because Jade is the only erudition that is like SP neutral on the team. Like, if you use Argenti or you use Small Herta or you use Serval, all three of those want to use their skill every turn. If you have Jade, you don't really need to pull Herta's Lycone. That's why they put Jade on this banner in the first place. Like, it helps if you don't have her Lycone. Yeah, person. I just hate it when, like, people are like, oh, if you just pull Eidolons and you pull Lycone on multiple characters for one comp, then you won't struggle in the end game. It's like, oh, come on, man. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anyone actually pull Jade because of Anoxa. Like, I don't think it'd be the best idea. Unless you plan on, like, running a sustainless Herda team and you run Anoxa and Jade, Like that's the only way I see it. Like you run a Noxa, Jade, Tribi, and the Herda. Jade without Ling Sha though. The thing is, Jade could age a lot better with Tribi. Like Jade can put her deck collector on Tribi, and Tribi would probably like do that shit every 2 seconds, more so than Ling Sha. Like you don't need Ling Sha with Tribi's release, with Jade. Yeah, I've already played the entire 3.0 storyline, like a long time ago. Yeah, not all Eidolons are created equally. For example, if Tribi had an E1 like Robin's, she would probably be the best E1 support in the entirety of the game. Like if there was another E1 with Tribi, where like alongside her ult's vulnerability field, she also gave like an extra 24% res pen, she would easily be the strongest E1 support in the entirety of the game. Yeah, basically Harry. I think that's what Tribi and Alex are gonna be. Jade is pretty heavily underrated, but it's mostly because Pure Fiction is just too easy to clear currently. But Pure Fiction will get harder to clear in the future. 24, 24% defense shred though is like not anywhere near like 24% res pen. Like res pen is significantly better than defense shred, even though defense shred is nice. It would still be better than the E1 she currently has because her Eidolons basically only boost her own damage, but it'd be better if it were res pen than def shred. Or it could be like, this would actually fit her character more. Like, allies on field ignore a certain amount of defense every time they attack. Like, that would actually make more sense. Like, not exactly defense shred, but like a stackable defense shred in a way. Well, yeah, I know, Pooh, but the thing is, like, there's no one on the Herdus team that would give defense shred at all. So it wouldn't matter in this scenario. Do you think Harmony units in general are not skippable? No, I think Harmony units are fine skippable. Like, I've been saying this for a long time now, but you can very easily skip Robin on the second phase. Like, so many people are like, oh my god, must pull Ruan Mei. And now Ruan Mei isn't even a best in slot for like 90% of the teams in the game. And then they say, oh, must pull Robin. But there's a lot of fucking teams in this game that don't need Robin at all. Like, for example, like Break or Acheron or even like any of the upcoming 3.x DPSs don't even want Robin. Like, in my opinion, none of the harmonies in this game are a must pull. There are only must pulls in like subjective scenarios where like you have a certain DPS and you need a certain support to make them like way better. Then that's technically like a must pull for that comp. But I don't think any harmonies in this game are must pulls. Like, there's a good amount of people out there who run an Acheron team on one side and a Firefly team on another side, and they have zero fucking use for Robin at all. That's true, person. Yeah, her Eidolons could get changed very easily. Yeah, this is only V1. Yeah, like a Harmony would have to be basically completely like you'd literally need Ruan Mei, but twice as strong. Because Ruan Mei fits in literally every single comp in this game because of her as well having break buff. So you need Ruan Mei, and then you make Ruan Mei like twice as strong. Like you give Ruan Mei the 30% damage vulnerability that Tribi gives, and you give Ruan Mei like even more res pen on top of it. That's a must pull because she works in literally every team in the game, like that the game has to offer. That's only at high investment, Joao. That's only at like incredibly high investment. And then again, like uh, that's just for high investment, low cycle clears. You usually almost always put Pela. Honestly, you could use whatever you want. Um, Miss or Misp. I'm not sure how to say the name completely, but you can use whoever you want. Like Sunday and Remembrance MC are like pretty close. I think Sunday's 20% crit rate passive is something not enough people talk about. And as well, the fact that he can more often get action advance for Herda. And he gives 20% energy on ult as well. I think it's completely fine if you just keep running your Sunday. But if you ever need to put your Sunday on a different team, you can just put Remembrance MC in his place. What do you mean by high investment? I mean like an Acheron with damn near like all her relics have a speed substat and double crit stats, and most of the rolls are on those stats. Like that's almost the only situation where Acheron is better with Robin at E0. Like every single time I see someone run an Acheron team at E0 with Robin, the relic investment is always just absolutely nutty to like do better than a team with a Pela. And you also need some luck because they usually run like Gallagher with Quid Pro Quo, praying to the heavens that Robin is able to get enough energy off of Gallagher to like continuously get the ult off over and over again. Like every time I watch one of their videos, they're in the comments like, "Oh, by the way, this only took me 50 tries." Just got the herd of Lycon and Dan really helps with her skill points. Yeah, it does. Yeah, but the thing is it even worth it, Bullets? Like, that's the thing, though. Like, is it even worth it? Like, if you can already clear with your Pela, why in the world would you pull a Robin when you can't use her on any other comp on your, like, account? And you know the upcoming 3.x DPSs aren't going to use her? Just for your E0 Acheron. When you can just use Zhao Q. Like, 90% of people would rather just pull Zhao Q. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, Bullets. Oh yeah, I know. Like Sunday completely replaced Bronya. Yeah, Sunday's way better than Bronya, especially with that 20 crit rate passive. Mm-hmm. Someone in chat yesterday told me about some website that tells you like your relic quality, and apparently my herd is a lot higher than I thought. They gave me a triple S. They gave my Fei Shao double S, and they gave my Acheron S. And then they said that this piece was like one of the most crazy pieces in the game. Which probably is true, considering it's quad substat. Fribbles. Apparently this is like over triple S level relic or something. But my Herda is apparently like perfectly triple S. I don't think people are ready for how crazy Sunday's going to be once we get more remembrance units. I've been saying this. This is why I've been going so hard on Robin. Is like so many people, even if they have a Sunday, they might not have a Sunday with his Lycone. And not to mention that if you pull Robin now, that is also like one less 5-star character that you could get for like a best in slot support for an upcoming DPS. So like I've been telling people over and over again, like if you really want to make your old comp stronger, go for Robin, right? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But like it would have been much better to get Robin on her last reruns than the current one. Oh damn, nice enemy. Like one advantage of Sunday as well is my Herda is currently on 90% crit rate because with Remembrance MC and its 10% crit rate from mem support at E1, this makes Herda get 100%. But if I was running Sunday, I could use a relic that had more crit damage and go to less crit rate because of his passive. Outside of his better action advance and other stuff. Zhao Q is great. Yeah, he's great at E0S0 with that run. I just wish he was more of a general support, man. Like, I was really hoping back then. I was paying attention to the Zhao Q leaks. I was really hoping that, what's it called? He would be, like, more of a general support that, like, everyone could take advantage of. But it's like, he's a shell of a man compared to what he used to be. Like, just completely shield for Acheron battery. What are you going to do about it at the end of the day? Yeah, but that's the problem, person. Like, the options below Zhao Q are just not good. So him not being, or sorry, the options above Zhao Q usually aren't the best. And the options below him are usually complete, like, almost utter ass. Like, it's not like, oh, not just best in slot, but, like, He just isn't good for 90% of teams in this game in the first place. My Herta's Relic score is B? No way. Are you talking about with Acheron? Castris and Anoxa are the ones after Tribby in my day. Oh yeah, yeah. I have seen some videos on that. Yeah.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
What's the website called? What, the Relic one? I think it's called Fribbles. You just put your UID, and then it like sees like your top DPSs, like their relics. Thoughts on Tribute DPS? It's pretty ass unless you invest hard into Eidolons and Lycone. I think I can show you guys in a second. So 8041 20470. What? I have to enter it again. Oh wait, never mind. I already got it. So here. This is my account. It's on this website. The V2 changes come out in like 2 days then, 1 or 2 days. So my Herda is apparently triple S. If you were to run it with like E0 S1 Jade, E0 S1 Robin, E0 S1 Link Shaw. Fei Xiao is double S plus. Robin is only A plus. It's whatever, right? Acheron is SS, mostly pretty much only because of this piece. Because these two pieces are completely mid. But this piece is basically just completely carrying. And then my Link Shaw, my Link Shaw isn't even on optimal relics currently. So yeah, probably. Oh, they have a Tribby thing here. Wait, they have Tribby in here? I didn't know they already had Tribby in here. There we go. You could get more attack and lower speed with Fei Xiao, in my opinion. Yeah, but it's whatever. I don't care enough. Yeah, I had to put 10k Trailblaze power into my Herda domain. That's like the only reason she's triple S. Is because I put so much fucking Trailblaze power into her domain. That's basically it. I am gonna end the stream here, guys. I ended up streaming a lot longer than I actually wanted to, by like a good amount. Appreciate you all stopping by. It was nice doing APOC and Divergent Universe. Why is my game blurry? Hello?
This is pure genius in action.
What is going on? What? Well, appreciate you guys stopping by. Love you all. Take care. Have a good day.